Welcome back to the Mind Talk Show. My name is Lynn, a mental wellness coach. I want to talk about, because we are approaching the closure of schools. Many schools are going to close this August holiday, and parents are going to be stuck, or their parents who are stuck in dealing with their children, especially there are schools which are going to close very soon. They are going for summer holiday, of which is going to be a very, very long holiday. So I want to talk to you about your teenage, how to parent a teenage. Remember, teenagers are also human beings, yeah, and they are growing very fast from who they were. Remember, you had this little child who was lovely, who was smiling, he was happy, but now they are becoming men, they are becoming women of substance. So how are you going to deal with them? And remember, everything you say, everything you do is a mistake to them, because they believe that they are Mr. Know-how and Mrs. Know-how. That is how it is working with teenagers. So how do you deal with teenagers? Because I know there are so many parents who are struggling. There are so many parents who don't know what to tell them, how to communicate to them, because any little thing you say to them is a mistake. Any little thing you say to them is something, is a curse. Is like you're annoying them. They don't want to listen to you. You're making a lot of noise to them because they are growing. They believe that they are growing. And as a parent, one thing I should advise you is you should respect them, because so that they can feel that they are growing. And of course, there is that developmental changes which is happening to them, whereby they think they know everything. So you should take it at that. Now, how do you deal with the teenagers? Karibu sana for those people who have been here. Thank you so much for the support. For those people who are joining, if you are seeing this video for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You're going to learn, you're going to know a lot of things. And I'm doing this, I know many people are wondering why I'm doing this series of children, because I believe that children are closing schools and we don't know what to do with them. There are parents who are there who don't know how to treat their children. They don't know where to start and where to finish. I'm doing this episode so that they can learn on how to treat children. Okay? And remember, your mental health matters. So in everything that I say, everything that I do, it is working around our mental health, how to make our mental health good for us to be able to achieve everything that we want in life. This one I've said like a million times. So let's do this. Let's go into it. Now, remember, when you're dealing with a teenage, it's not like any other child. Remember that. I've told you teenagers are growing. Their mind is broadening, and their tactics, their tips on how to deal with them or on how to handle them. And then later I will give you the type of communication you need for this kind of people, because it's not easy. It's not easy dealing with a teenager. A teenager is a person who is almost like you. Almost. They are remaining with very few things, very little things to be like you, to be an adult. So in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say. So dealing with them is not easy. So you should have these tips on your fingertips. Number one, look after yourself, because some parents bring a lot of issues from another place to their teenagers. And the sad thing is, these teenagers, they recognize, they know that what my mommy or daddy is doing is not per se about me. It's about something else. There is something that is stressing this guy. There is something that is stressing him. Now he is trying to figure out how to stress me out because of what has been stressing. So number one, you should take care of yourself. And in taking care of yourself, you should avoid stresses. Have enough sleep. Eat a balanced diet. This goes for the entire family. You should cook food, nutritious food that has all the nutrients that they need, because this one will help you, both of you, to calm down your tension, to calm down your stresses. Okay? Concentrate in exercises. You can do whatever you want in terms of exercises, the one that you love, the one that you like. concentrate on it. Instead of you going to be like you have been pressured at work, now you're coming to pour that anger to your little children, to your teenagers. They won't like that and they won't take it. So you have to take care of yourself first before you face or before you talk to a teenager. Another thing, stay calm. In staying calm, you are supposed to, when you feel that you're so angered, don't shy off telling your teenagers that I will revisit this issue. Let me have a breathe or a break. I'll come back and talk about it because right now I'm so angered. I'm a bit angered and I don't want to talk with a lot of anger. So I am going to have a little time. I'll come and reply to what you have been or what we have been discussing. It's not a bad thing to tell your teenager. They understand. Just have your time. Breathe in and out. Even count. If you want to speak to teenager and you feel you're so angered, you're so bitter, try to count 1 to 10. By the time you reach the 10th time, you will have something tangible to talk to them about. You will have calmed down your angers and you will have something to tell them. Another thing you should do is keep talking and listening to these people. Remember, they are growing and they are discovering a lot of things around them. They are following their peers. They know a lot. They have gone to school. They have exposed themselves. So they feel that they know everything. So try to listen to them. Once a teenager comes and tries to talk to you, give them a hearing and listen to them. Listen what they have to say. Because in this, you will know how their thinking process is. But if you just crash and talk, they will not even listen to you. They will think anytime I want to talk to my mommy or daddy, they don't give me time. They don't even listen to me. So what's this point? Even when they are stressed up, they will never talk to you. So you should be calm down. Calm down, parents. Calm down. Don't be so mad at your child. Just calm down. Another thing. And in this one, listening to them, you should also give them time to talk. Listen and give them time to respond. Remember, maybe it's a question you have asked them. Remember to give them time to respond to your question. Don't take them so fast. They are human beings. They are not machines, for heaven's sake. You are not bringing your problems from another place and attaching to them. Listen and give them time and room. This is what they need. They want that because they want to feel that they are growing and they are mature right now. They are independent. Remember, they are fighting for that independence. Another thing is set and keep boundaries. Boundaries are very good. Let them know that in this house we have rules. And if they do something or some misbehavior, tell them that from today henceforth, there is going to be this and that. Be straight to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Don't hide. Let them know that there are stipulated rules that govern that family. There are rules, there are guidance that govern that family. So anytime they do something bad, ground them to the rules. Tell them, remember the rule says that you shouldn't, punch your brother. So why did you have to do it? Explain to me why you did it. So, and when you are talking to them, remember to keep the communication open. Let it be an open discussion. Let them tell you. Don't block them. Don't give them a time to give you a yes or a no answer. Let it be an open communication whereby they can speak. Don't ask them a direct question. And if they have done something wrong and you have noticed there is something wrong that they have done to you, don't ground them there and then. Don't ground them for their misbehavior. You can as well as let them explain, because remember, they are becoming adults and they know why they are doing what they are doing. They know their mistake. So give them time per se to tell you why they did that. They will be able to help you. But if you judge them already, you tell them, I know you punched your brother because of this and this, or your sister. They will know, okay, you know the reasons. Then why are you asking? They are rude at this time, because they are going through a lot of changes in their bodies and it's stressing. The thing of the development stages, they are giving them headache. It's already a problem, and you want to create another problem yourself. You need to help them outgrow whatever they are going through. Another thing is allow your teenagers to have time alone. Remember, it is good for them to have that beautiful time alone. And in this, they will plan their things, they will plan themselves, and they will be responsible. But not all the time you are trying to choke them, you are trying to follow them, you are trying to be with them. You know, it's not good. Allow them that some time. You can even send them somewhere, an errand, to do it. And teenagers like when you give them a chore and then you're discussing issues. They will talk to you. They will tell you everything they are going through. But if you try to do, like you're giving them a meeting, you're just calling them for a meeting to come and talk to you, they won't. So you can go, as you are cooking with your daughter, a teenage daughter or a teenage boy, as they are helping you, you're also discussing the bad manners that they did or whatever that it is they are going through. They will be able to tell you everything. But if you try to give them time, like you want to put them in a meeting and then start cautioning them, start judging them, they won't talk. They'll just look at you as a scarecrow. You know why you're ranting. You know why you're talking. You know, they are rude and they know how to study you. And they can be very, very cheeky so that to see how you can react, to see how where you can reach with pertaining your anger. You get? So try to do whatever. Finally, show your teenagers that you love them, that you're there for them. And anytime I've told you, make a communication a continuous thing. Communication, let it be an open, it's a continuous thing. It is something that if they want to talk to you anytime, any minute, they can have you. You can tell them. Now, I want to tell you how you communicate with your teenager, because they are not like these other toddlers and other children. Number one, listen what they have to say. They have a lot to say, but by you listening, you're also imposing that listening skill into them. So listen. Don't pretend that they are so young, they have nothing to say. Let them speak. Even when they have done a bad behavior, let them tell you what happened. And remember to ask open-ended questions. Don't ask closed questions like the ones which need a yes or an answer or a no answer. Ask open-ended questions. Why did you have to? I want to know why you did this. I want to know why this happened that way. For example, they were fighting with their other child. So when you're coming to rule out, or when you're coming to ask them what is going on, don't pretend that you know what everything. Pretend that you don't know anything. So ask them, why are you fighting? Will you mind to tell me what's going on? Tell me what's going on, because for me, I don't know what's going on. They will start talking. But if you tell them, I know you have been fighting each other and I want you to do you don't go that way. Give them a room to explain themselves. Give them a room to think out of the box. You don't have to think every time for them. Another thing is don't assume. Another thing is give them the opportunity. Remember, they need an opportunity to talk to you. They need an opportunity to exercise what they have learned. They need an opportunity to show you that they are becoming men or women. So they need that opportunity. So don't deny them the opportunity to talk to you. Don't deny them the opportunity to exercise whatever they have learned. Let them exercise, and then you will gauge their thinking process. Are they thinking the right way or the wrong way? Then now you can come in with your own things. Another thing, be there to help them, not to demoralize them. And don't judge these children. Don't be their judge, because anytime they talk to you and you start judging them, like for example, many parents start asking their teenage that the character that you portrayed in there was very stupid of you. Why are you judging them? Let them explain why they had to do that. So communicate with them in a better manner, and be their role model. If you cannot do something, if you are not something, remember these children, they have grown knowing you all their life until they are teenager now. They know your character, they know everything about you. If you cannot tell them that they do what you say but not what you do. They will do what you do instead, because you have shown them what they should do. So if you want them to correct their character, if you want them to be people you admire, change your character. Advise yourself, talk to yourself, know if you're doing it the right way. You will be able to talk to teenagers. Remember, teenagers are the hardest people you can talk to. They can decide to keep quiet. They can decide to give you a cold, character, attitudes, mood swing. Like girls, they just swing their moods left, right, center. So when they want to when they feel like, they will talk to you. When they don't feel like, they'll just keep quiet. So remember how, and learn how to accommodate them the way they are, the way they are, the way they are. Remember, you don't also want to hurt their feelings. Remember, they have feelings, they have emotions, they have everything like any other human being. So treat them as so. Treat them as so. So this is, I hope this one has helped a parent somewhere, because I know parents are going to struggle, or they are struggling with their teenage. They don't know what to tell them. They don't know what to do to them. But if you know the simple communication that I've taught you, you will know how to handle them. And if you know how to deal with them, how to relate with them, you shouldn't relate with them the way you relate to toddlers. Remember that they are different, because they are growing up. They have emotion. They know a lot of stuff here and there, and they want to practice. They want to show you who they are made of. They want to show you that they know what they know. So take them the way they are. From me, bye bye.